Hey guys, it's me again. We're back and we're finally home. Yeah.
Sorry, we just had to talk about what we're going to talk about on this video, and I'm not so thrilled about it.
We're going to talk about, this is my labor and delivery video, and you guys get to see Caden in it. He's asleep right now. So, yeah.
He's a whopping 7 pounds and 11 ounces, but he lost 1.3%, so add that up, you guys can figure out the baby weight.
He was 7 pounds and 9 ounces when he left.
Okay, so 7 pounds and 9 ounces.
Yep. I was in the hospital for 3 days, and so I just got out. Normally you don't stay in that long.
Think twice before you think about having labor naturally. I'm serious. Think twice.
Okay, so what happened? At
8 o'clock.
9:40. Yeah, no.
No,
We went in at 9, didn't we?
Yes, we did, but aren't we going to talk about how it all started
Okay,
today?
well, at 8, we woke up.
I get a text saying, guess what today is? And I just went, Caden! Everybody's like, yay!
And then we headed up to the hospital, and they started to, first we filled out paperwork, and then at around 9:40 they put an IV in, and
You want me to tell them the rest?
they put an IV in at 9:40 and started the Pitocin. And my OB had said that she didn't want to push it too fast because she wouldn't be there until 1, and didn't want me to deliver the baby because I was 6 centimeters dilated.
You want to know what the funny thing is about her being there, not being there until 1? Her grandfather died, and she was going to deliver our baby right after. It's like awesome. But, okay. Then when it was 1 o'clock when that came around, they really started getting that Pitocin going, and
It didn't hurt. It was
didn't hurt.
before they broke my water. It didn't hurt. Before they broke my water, I got to, I think, 7 centimeters, and it didn't hurt then. It was just a lot of tightening. And then my doctor made it in at 1:15 or something, and went right in and broke my water, and immediately the pain started getting worse, and it actually hurt.
No, okay. What she's really trying to say...
At first it just hurt a little, and then it just really got worse. Anyway, I dilated from a 7 to a 9.5 in 2 hours.
Yeah, and then for another 2 hours you were fighting 9.5.
Yeah, I was 9.5 centimeters dilated and having really painful contractions for 2 hours, and I wouldn't dilate anymore.
He's very jumpy.
Yeah. And I wouldn't dilate anymore, so my OB still was in the office, and she said just give it more time, just turn up the Pitocin, and it didn't do anything at all. It was just so painful, and I was having back labor because he was facing up. So I had to do a lot of different positions, and I was screaming, and I was shaking, and I was about to give up. P.S. Don't get induced and not get any pain medication, because I went without pain medication, and I thought I could do it, and obviously I did do it, but I don't think I could do that again. It was terrible.
Alright, so now can I tell them the actual version of what happened throughout the screaming and...
Sure.
Okay, so from about 1 when they broke her water to about the time he was born. It was okay at first, kind of, and then they just kind of got from pressure in her butt to even more pressure in her butt, to even to the point of where she's just like, there's so much pressure in my butt that I just can't do it anymore.
I needed to push.
She needed to push.
I kept saying I need to push, and she was like, well, you're at 9.5, so you can't push. I'm like, okay, well, I need to. And
yeah, like, you know, really, honestly, like, how big is half a centimeter? Like, yay big, and they wouldn't let her push? I mean, really.
Well, I ended up.
Yeah, you ended up pushing anyways. She never went past 9.5. She ended up pushing anyways. Okay. If you know what is good for you, expecting dads, make them get an epidural. I promise you, it will be a lot easier. Okay? Now, I'm saying this even though that there is some risk for the baby. It is so much easier. Period. I know what it's like to see a woman go through HE double hockey sticks and back. I witnessed it. I mean, literally, she was in her bed going around and around like that. And her eyes literally were... And her eyes were literally going cross... Do your cross-eyed thing. Do it.
Seriously.
Well, anyways, her eyes kind of went... When she was doing stuff... And I mean, I was freaking out. I mean, I literally had to step out into the hallway and cry. Okay? So I'm warning you now. If they say that they have a high pain tolerance, they don't.
Well, they might. Just they don't understand how painful giving birth to someone is.
See, we even have our little expression here.
And I thought
painful.
I thought the contractions were bad. I didn't think anything could be worse than the contractions, but man, when they had me push, at first it felt like relief because I was actually doing something, but then when he started crowning and everything, oh my gosh, at that point I just didn't have the energy to do anything anyways, and she ended up having to pull him out of me, like his head and everything, because he had the cord wrapped around his neck twice, and he was purple when he came out. But as soon as she got the cord unwrapped, he started screaming, which was awesome, and he got an 8 on the first APGAR test, and then 2 9s.
Oh yeah!
So he did pretty good. And he was 7 pounds, 11 ounces, 19.5 inches long, and he was born August 13th, 2012 at 5:44 p.m. Yeah. Anyway, about the afterbirth, that's where it got complicated. My placenta would not come out. They think it might have had something to do with the fact that I was developing preeclampsia. We don't know that for sure. It was just a guess because I had really high blood pressure.
Yeah, but you only had high blood pressure until you laid on your left side. Then it just kind of went away.
Yeah, well, we don't know why. But anyway, my placenta didn't want to come out, so I was bleeding a lot. And
yeah.
So they stitched me up first, and I had a second-degree tear, two second-degree tears inside,
and first degree on the outside.
First degree on the outside. She stitched up the 2 internal ones, and the outside one she just left there. But anyway, she stitched me up before she got the placenta out because I was bleeding so much, and so when my placenta wouldn't come out, she had to stick her hand up there and push at the same time. And this is a scary story. Poor baby. And my bleeding wouldn't stop. My placenta wouldn't come out. They ended up using forceps to get it out. And
He's ready to go to sleep.
Yeah. Can you keep going with what was...
Where were you at? The placenta coming out?
Yeah, she just got the placenta out.
Well, okay, so she just got the placenta out, and then I mean, it was bad. I mean, it was just like heavy clot after heavy clot after heavy clot. And she just kept on bleeding. And like, nobody knew what was going on. And I mean, I'm over here with Caden. I mean, little beautiful angel.
Okay, we're going overtime.
I was with Caden, and then the next thing you know, Rebecca I kept looking over there, and I mean, she's bleeding and bleeding and bleeding. I was scared out of my mind because the color just kept on getting more flush and more flush. So finally, somehow they got the bleeding to stop. They gave her a shot in her leg, and I mean, there's a big old needle. I mean, it was just like...
Literally, they just stuck it in there, and now it's black. But,
yeah, you can hardly notice it, though. It's not that bad. It hurt when it went in, but now she's doing great.
They just stuck it straight in, and at that point I didn't care because I was loopy because I'd lost so much blood, and I think I lost 1 liter of blood in like 5 minutes, 10 minutes.
Yeah, she lost 1 liter in about 5 to 10 minutes, and then she lost probably about another ½ liter the rest of the day. So, and then finally, this is the thing that I found really stupid and I'm really ticked off about. They did not give her any blood transfusions after Caden was born.
They waited a few days.
And I mean, my sister...
And I couldn't even stand up. I literally was so close to passing out when I just sat up in bed. And so they had to put a catheter in because I couldn't go to the bathroom. Because I couldn't stand up because I would pass out. Because every time I sat up, I would start getting really dizzy and then I wouldn't be able to hear anything. And that's pretty bad. So...
Yeah, my sister, honestly, she got the bleeding problem with her last child, Liliana, who's kind of a brat, but shh, she's cool. Yeah, she just, all of a sudden it was just like transfusion after transfusion with the bags of blood, and they didn't get it to her until, last night when I had to go and do a bowling thing. Yeah.
They put 2 bags of blood in me. I don't know how much that is, but...
It was a pint. 2 pints. Yeah, they got her back to normal, and she's doing just fine now, and we got little Caden along the way.
I have to take 2 iron pills a day now, and I'm trying to get my blood count back up to what it was before.
Yeah, and the last thing that I'm going to say is that for guys out there who thinks that being a dad is easy, and that's just going to be a flyby, no. Okay?
It is tiring. It will wear you out.
But it will give you energy.
But it's so worth it.
You get so much energy. Like, okay, I was up until like 2 or 3 in the morning, and I felt so winded. I felt so out of it. And then finally, like, we had Caden leave the room because we were going to try and get some sleep. I had this burst of energy, like, yeah, let's keep parenting. Let's do it. Oh, hey.
Sorry. Keep going.
Okay.
So we can finish this.
I mean, but anyways, guys, if you don't even have the balls to wipe your own baby's butt that's full of tar and crap and getting it on your hands, think again, okay?
I'm hungry.
He's fussy because he's hungry, ain't he? Then we go make him a bottle when you finish up? Yeah, I'm gonna go make him a bottle. She's gonna finish up here. Later, guys. Woo!
Yeah, anyway, I'm enjoying being a mom. He's a cutie. I haven't gotten much sleep and I'm in a lot of pain, but it's all worth it. I finally got to come home and so far I'm doing good. I have a lot of pictures on my Facebook and a lot more on my Twitter. So follow those if you're interested. I'll have the links below. Let me know what you guys think of him. I think he's super cute and I have quite a few videos of him already up, so yep. Anyway, ow. I'll see you guys later. Bye.